Jack Reed, I've known for years when he was a state senator. He was just a man with high integrity, incredible work ethic. He cares about people. He cares about people in faraway countries and foreign policy. He has a military background. He grew up in Cranston. His father was a janitor in the school system. He worked his way up. He cares about the little guy, but he also gets the big global picture. And he's not afraid to speak up and say when he thinks someone's wrong. And he's not afraid to tell President Obama no. We had a conversation once on an issue, and he said the president asked him to, withdraw this person for a particular position. And Jack Reed said, no, Mr. President, you're wrong. I'm staying with them. And he said to Jack Reed, you don't have the votes, because it was a very close confirmation. And Senator Reed said, you let me worry about the votes. And at the end of the day, Senator Reed had the votes. So he cares, and he's smart, he's effective, he's articulate. And there's a man who some people say he's kind of old. Jack Reed he's got more energy than I have. He's everywhere. He's working hard. He's not even up for re-election this cycle, and he's everywhere. I go to public events all the time, and I see Jack Reed, whether it's Central Falls, whether it's Warwick, whether it's Providence. He's a very dynamic person. He's, in terms of his effectiveness, and, he's not flashy. I would describe Jack more as a workhorse than a show horse, but man, he gets the job done, and he gets it for Rhode Island. And the other thing I really admire him the most for our little state, when it comes to federal dollars or our federal share, we get our fair share and then some. Our entire congressional delegation in Washington, punches above its weight. We do very well for a small state, for Rhode Island. And that's a credit to Jack. He's the senior senator. He's the statesman of the delegation. And I was in Washington this past week, and I go to Washington quite often. He is very well respected in D.C., very well respected. And I think it benefits Rhode Island greatly.